Hello friends, how are you doing today? My name is Mary and this is Happily Ever Esch. So I'm sitting behind my new bookshelves that my husband and my dad and I kind of all collaborated together to create. In a video I am going to show like a couple little clips of building them and talking about them, and then also kind of like a bookshelf tour of all my unread books. So that should be the next couple videos, but today I wanted to share with you the 4 books that I have recently read. I should probably say like 4 novellas. They've all been super short, but these are the things that I read before we moved and then also mostly while we were on vacation. And then at the end of this, it's going to be a vlog of our Minnesota camping trip, and so that's probably going to be most of the video, honestly. So I thought I would kind of show my recent reads, vacation reads here, and then if you're not interested in watching the camping nature views, you don't have to watch the end part. And so yeah, but I thought that maybe some people would be interested. Minnesota was absolutely beautiful. We loved camping there. And so yeah, if you are interested, that will be at the end. So the first book that I finished was The Driver's Seat by Muriel Sparks. So like I said, just a quick little novella. That one was very interesting. I think it's probably one of Muriel Sparks' most famous work. I took things away from it that I can't really talk about because it's super spoilery. And I thought there was a lot of important things that Muriel Sparks was trying to say with her work, but it was also just very odd. I think one of the quotes on the back said that it was a dizzying kind of read, and I definitely can see why. The way that it's written, it was super unique. Everyone's super unreliable. You don't really know what's going on. But when I got to the end, I felt like I had this aha moment of kind of what the point Muriel Sparks was trying to make, maybe like a greater point, that I'm pretty convinced. I tried to look up commentary on it, but I couldn't find any, but I'm pretty convinced. So maybe if anyone's read it and wants to chat with me, let me know, because I'd love to chat with you a little bit more. But basically, this story follows a woman who is going on vacation. At the beginning, she's kind of just having all these odd behaviors, really, and it just kind of sets this very uneasy story as she travels. She's kind of seemingly searching for this person her whole trip, and anyway, it kind of just takes off from there. Yeah, so I would say it's super short, quick read. I kind of was creeped out by it. I was like started reading it like in my living room by myself, and I got scared and I had to go into bed and like read it while my husband was sitting beside me, because it was kind of just making me feel very uncomfortable, but I am pretty easily scared. That was The Driver's Seat by Muriel Sparks, and I will definitely be picking more Muriel Sparks. The next thing that I read was a poetry collection called Milk and Honey by Ruby Carr. This was given to me by my sister, or I borrowed it from my sister. She had read it and was like, oh my gosh, you have to read it. And so I did. It only took me like a day. They're very short poems, and I mean, poems are usually pretty short anyway, but these are like, I would say, extremely short poems, a lot of them. Most of them are just a couple lines on a page. This is set up into 4 different sections. There's like the hurting, the loving, the breaking, and the healing, or something to that effect. And she just kind of has these experiences and kind of the storyline running through the book of poetry. This is a very well-loved collection. I didn't connect with it a lot, and I think that's kind of how poetry is. You connect with it or you don't, and that's a big part of the experience. A lot of it was very beautifully written, very simplistic. She just had a lot of very simplistic writing style, and so I think that it would be a good place to start with poetry. I also think you might really identify with this if you have gone through maybe heartbreak or a breakup or some sort of love where you've gotten burned. I definitely think that this is a collection that would really resonate with you. Ruby Carr has been through a lot of really painful things, and she writes about them with honesty. Definitely a collection if you're looking to get into poetry, and this seems to be a great beginning collection, and it seems to really resonate with some people. So worth checking out. Go check it out and see if your library has it. It would be a quick little good book to put in between you know, other things that you're reading, but it is kind of heavy, so maybe not like a super light read, but a quick read that you could definitely, like I said, fit in between other books that you're reading. And then the last 2 things I read while I was on vacation was Giant Days Volume 1 and Volume 2. These were so great. These follow 3 friends in the university. I think they're set somewhere in the UK, but I thought that these were a lot of fun. I really liked the artwork. Let's find a page. They're very kind of almost, I think, classic looking, but very cartoony. A lot of fun. Let's find, here's one where they're out having a good time. But I thought that these were so fun, that they captured life at university so well, especially those first semesters where, you know, everything's a whirlwind, everything's new experiences, you're meeting new people, you're trying to balance class life and being an adult, but also having friends and, you know, having a life. And so I thought that these were really fun. They really are just snapshots of these girls' kind of living experiences. So it's not a super, I don't feel, you know, storyline that's going to change your life, but they're a lot of fun, and I'm definitely going to be continuing on with these series. I did enjoy volume 1 more than volume 2, but I think that's a lot with novels for me. I tend to enjoy the first installment of things more than I enjoy the rest of the series. That is all that I have read recently. I would love to know what you've been reading, what you've been enjoying, and I hope that if you're interested in watching our Minnesota nature camping vlog, that you will check that out at the end of this video, or probably like most of this video. But anyway, that will be coming up shortly. So hope you guys are having a great day. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye. Good morning. We are on our way to Minnesota. Where are we going? We're going to Lamb's Resort Campground, and we are going to camp by Lake Superior, and we are really excited about it. So we will talk to you soon. We have arrived at our campsite in beautiful Minnesota. We're getting ready to go eat some seafood. And we're pretty excited about it. What's been your favorite part so far, dear?
Walking around. I don't like you.
What's been your favorite part?
Walking around last night with the things, the waterfall.
You liked the waterfall. That was cool.
Eating some nasty fish and chips and some nasty
Oh, you're such a pessimist.
The sun.
The sun.
You are my friend.
I think that this is my favorite.
Yeah. Like this right here, or
Like
the
just everything we've been doing with the lighthouse up there. We just walked on that bridge, and it was kind of freaky, but cool. Did you think it was freaky? Yeah. No?
Not really.
Not really. I thought it was a little freaky. Just we're on the Oberg Loop hiking trail. That's where we just came from. We're gonna go back and make some sandwiches, and then what's the trail that we're gonna go on? Something, what's it called? Something with an L. In his car. We found a bookstore. And we're really excited about it. You can like hear the water now. Again, but the pressure's on. That one was pretty nice too. Oh, that one was bad. Oh, that one was pretty good, babe. Alright, last one that I'm getting. Let's see. Oh, thunk, thunk. Okay, you have one more chance.
That was terrible.
Man, Brandon doesn't like ultimatums. Okay. Oh,
Record distance.
I don't know. There's.
You just can't. You just see? It's over there.
You're my way.
Here.
Are s'mores your favorite?
S'mores are close to my favorite.
Your fire's beautiful tonight, babe. Good morning. We're getting ready to go on a 7-mile hike, and then we're going to leave. This is our tent with our things all blown down. Some grade A video skills here. but I always like looking out.